Hi, I'm Mish.
And I'm Dee.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching Castlevania Season 2, Episode 5. If you guys want to watch the full episode of us, it'll be in our Patreon in the link below. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Let's get into the episode. Join our Discord.
Join our Discord.
We're going to keep saying it until you join.
Discord. Join it now.
We know who you are.
Why does Carmilla want to change it, move the castle to Brayla? Oh, what's his name's Ashes?
Yeah.
Damn, he had a whole ceremony for him after he killed him.
At least he has some respect.
My work here is almost done. Nothing here but lost children and confused old men.
Oh, see?
The end of this will be practically
She's
nothing.
asking for it.
I know.
Damn, this magic
She's
is
for sure
cool.
gonna die.
How hard can it be to find Godbrand of all
Your next
people?
girl?
Yeah.
There has to be a limited number of things in this castle that he can drink, sleep under, or attempt to have sex with. He must be somewhere.
In the winds.
Oh. He obviously told Dracula, right?
Finally leaving.
What's this music? They're gonna have a moment too?
So you trying to shoot a shot now?
You're very good with books.
It would have been a poor education if we hadn't been taught to read things to add to our memory stores. But I am coming to the conclusion that my people are idiots.
Mm-hmm.
I do have questions about Trevor's ancestors. I discovered an entire box of spells about...
You're certain it was one of his ancestors? You didn't find it under his childhood bed? I am concerned I have thrown my lot in with a demented infant.
I imagine he has similar concerns about you.
I am also concerned that you enjoy him too much.
Ooh.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Love triangle?
He is unreliable and apparently very distracting to you while you should be focused on the task at hand.
Am I not working hard enough?
And he's a drunk, and he's self-destructive.
Get me that volume, back there. With the red spine. The ritual language it's written in has forked a couple of times over the years.
Can you read it?
Not without that book. It's based on Adamic. I recognize the roots. That book there claimed to be written in a language called High Remembrance, which I've heard of.
Interesting. I see threads of Chaldaic in it.
You're rather well read yourself.
I had entirely different books under my childhood bed. My father was a polymath, my mother was a doctor, and I grew up very fast.
I wonder how old he
Very
is.
smart.
What does that mean?
I'm being literal. I aged very quickly.
Oh, you did
Oh.
ask that question.
That may explain something. Perhaps you're just an angry teenager in an adult's body.
He's 5 years old.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
You can spend so long in a castle that you can forget how the sun feels, don't you think?
I like the castle.
He's so cold.
Stone stays cool no matter where we are.
You like the cold?
When I'm cold, I can eat meat or throw a cloak on.
Sure.
I spent my whole life in hot places. You can't escape heat.
Facts.
Vampires have sharp ears, and you said we needed to talk.
You're concerned about the others hearing us.
I'm not a fool, Hector. If you weren't concerned, you wouldn't want the conversation out in the daylight.
I see the vampires as cats, swiping, hunting, or ignoring each other.
You think of vampires as animals.
They are pure creatures. They have grace. Animals don't act with malice.
Cats play with their food all the time.
But it's not malicious. There's joy in it.
Not for the food.
Not for the food.
They have different symbols on their back.
Yeah, good eye.
So,
Spit it out.
You can
The
tell what
cat's
Carmilla
encoded,
said.
Isaac.
that's a good way to get your eyes clawed out, Hector.
Like Godbrand.
Dracula gave us the task of creating a war plan. But between his generals and their fighting and his own attitude,
And what attitude is that?
he doesn't care.
Oh.
I want to move forward and get this over with in an orderly manner. I want you to agree to move on, Brayla. I know that, strictly speaking, we've never really been friends.
It seems counterproductive to cultivate human friends when we're engaged in the project of ending the human race.
True.
Is this where we kiss like Benedictine monks from different monasteries?
His face.
I've ever heard you try to tell a joke before. He needs us to be the clear voice over that noise. He needs us to speak in one voice.
He needs us to be loyal.
How is it disloyal to provide the guidance he requested of us?
If it's serving you and not him.
I am loyal to him and his intent, but he asked for a plan. We go to Brayla, prevent a diaspora by boat, and then proceed along the coast from there.
It will please Carmilla, so I distrust it, but it would stop her from making mischief for the moment.
Because he doesn't know the
It
truth.
would get the war room pointed in the same direction. I imagine it would even make Godbrand smile.
Don't talk me out of it.
I wonder if he knows that he killed Godbrand.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Isaac agreed.
That's very good.
And the night creatures I forged for you will arrive at their destination soon.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
A quick, orderly, and merciful war.
Just as you wished, Hector. You have caused this to happen.
Uh-oh.
Be proud. I admire your resolve.
Oh no, what's gonna happen?
I know.
Soon the world will be silent.
God, yes. Listening to Hector made me wish for a lifeless world, all on his own.
I find myself wishing you two were better friends.
As I said to him, making human friends seems a little pointless, given our current crusade.
True.
It's logical.
Yeah.
At the end, there will be only you and him.
Or just him.
Why couldn't they?
He'll be coming here to request you approve a move on Brayla.
Oh.
Hector doesn't like it when the animals fight. Carmilla has the court whipped up. Discord is loud. There's betrayal abroad in the court. But Hector is a simpler creature than that. He just doesn't like the arguing.
You're underestimating him.
Yeah.
If anyone actually approached the verge of that, they would be taken care of without you ever finding out about it, my lord.
Oh, see.
The war room will speak to you and Hector in one voice instead of a dozen.
And at the end of the day, you don't care, so long as the war continues.
Fine then. There was a time that I would relish the detail. There was a time.
He's so defeated.
Yeah. I think he's just defeated after his wife died.
Spending a delicious few days gathering information about the town, setting fires in the town, knowing that the merchantmen would send their wives and children out, but go to retrieve their most valuable goods before making their escape.
Oh. Damn.
Oh.
Damn, he's crazy.
Shit for their necks.
He looks crazy.
Super cool.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Just one
Just a
swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, straight to the heart.
Just playing for your food now.
Showering in their blood.
It's like a chocolate fountain for him. Oh, there you go. Now he's feeding. Oh yeah,
He's like,
he got a lot of blood.
from him.
I would be so scared if I was that archer.
I know.
At the time, I saw no reason to harm anybody other than those 40, and I painted my picture accordingly.
His picture.
Oh. Oh. Damn, he's going on just a crazy...
Killing spree.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't kill the women and children.
Damn. There's a lot of blood.
Damn, he staked
This
them
is super
too.
gruesome. So much destruction.
We would ask you to consider moving the castle to Brayla to conduct a full-scale destructive attack on the port.
To what end?
To seal it and discourage escape by river to the sea. Then we turn inland, having landlocked the humans and turned their country into a prison.
I agree.
I no longer have the strength for these petty decisions. Amuse yourselves. We will go to Brayla ourselves so long as they all die.
Damn.
We all have to die.
Thank you. A great victory awaits.
Yes, yes. I'm tired.
He's still not feeding it, right? So he's super weak.
I think so.
I will stay, Dracula, until this is done.
It doesn't matter.
He's so depressed, he can't do
As long as
anything.
they all die.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's why they're all turning on
They
him.
all have to die.
Yeah. He's a cranky old man.
Now I ensure my forces will be in place. Then we inform the War Council and convince them that this was their plan all along.
Some of them will wonder why this is where you're interested, after you so loudly brought up the issue of Belmont and Alucard.
And I have already had you forge me the means to deal with that issue. I am in control.
You are.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he could have done it. You could have done it. Any of the generals could have done it. But I had to. Do you know why I had to do it?
Yep, we
Because
want
I
to
am
know.
surrounded by children and animals and dying old
She
men.
hate dying old men.
There are perhaps 4 other women in this castle, and they all glare from the edges, either disempowered by posturing man-children or too paralyzed by sheer rage to do anything.
And which am I? Child or animal?
Puppy,
Oh,
I thought you wanted me to believe you respected me.
I did. Now you're implicated, so I didn't need to.
Ugh,
You're hip deep in this now, puppy, and the only way out is forward.
damn.
oh.
That's a bad move on her, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
they can easily just rat her out.
Yeah, right? This part of the storyline is so weird. It's like taking a long time, too.
Yeah, they're not
You
moving.
know? They're like just staying there and they're not really explaining what they're finding. And
They're really focusing like on different relationships between Sypha and Trevor, and then Sypha and Alucard.
I have something.
When I say what, that doesn't mean I would like to ask even more questions.
Would you please? Oh, you're the most annoying. Just stop. I think I found a locking spell. Wait, listen. Your family have an entire literature here about the castle. They tried for centuries to eliminate its main advantage. It transports itself through magical means.
So you can't attack it if it just jumps somewhere else.
Clever Belmont eventually formulated most of a locking spell, a method to catch the castle and lock it down.
Cool.
I can finish the final clauses of it myself. It's all based on Adamical structures.
You keep saying that word.
Adamic is the original human language, the one spoken by Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden,
What?
Adamic.
the one that was split into all other languages at the Tower of Babel by God to prevent human cooperation.
Oh.
Is that how you understand that story?
The speakers are the enemy of God. We live in cooperation and hide our stories inside ourselves so he cannot strike them down in jealousy. What?
Oh, no.
Someone trying to break in?
See? God hates me.
Oh, shit. They found them?
How are they breaking?
Are they not going to run?
That's probably not God.
Damn. That's not good.
So, not gonna lie, these episodes, this and the last one were a little bit slower, but I think they're trying to really show the relationships between Dracula's court and how they're quarreling and fighting and trying to move forward Carmilla's plan to get them to Brela. And then on the other hand, they're showing the Alucard, Trevor, and Sypha and like what they're doing at the Belmont estate. I like how you finally get to see Hector and Isaac speak to each other, and they're like, okay, we're obviously not friends, but we have the same mission of fulfilling whatever needs to be done for Dracula.
Yeah, they're definitely highlighting a lot of Isaac and Hector's storyline in the in the last few episodes, just showing like where they stand and how they're thinking.
Yeah.
Completely different, opposite mindset. One is very cold and like super loyal to Dracula, and the other one is he sees things a little bit more humane, where he does want to follow Dracula, but he wants to do it in a more humane way.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that's what's best for the world. And Isaac's like, I just want to purify the humans by killing them. And that's exactly like how Dracula is.
That's
So
why
it's-
they're so similar.
Yeah, it's interesting to see their dynamic with each other. And like you said, they're not friends, but they have respect for each other, kind of. Maybe not so much Isaac, because he thinks that Hector is a child. I don't know what's going on with Carmilla. And I mean, it does show that he is a child because he already fell into Carmilla's trap. So we'll see what goes on with that.
And then he's still obviously going behind Dracula's back by working with Carmilla, because like he's the one that's going like raising all the animals to be on her side, right? Once they get to Brela, because I thought she said I need an army.
Yeah.
And he's making the army for her, right?
Yeah. I think because he initiated with Isaac and he's the one that schemed it, so it makes him look bad. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to see anything.
I see.
But in the end, that she's gonna be doing it for her own purposes, for her own selfish reasons.
Yeah.
We all know where that's gonna end. Isaac and Dracula's gonna be super pissed.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna end up dying or something.
That's
Which
what
I hope that doesn't happen, because I actually really like Hector.
I
He's
really
my favorite
think
character.
so. I like Hector a lot too. I mean, I feel like Carmilla's for sure gonna die. Umbrella.
I feel like she's gonna die for sure too.
Yeah, 'cause
and we don't know
Dracula's gonna
who's
find
breaking in into the Belmont estate, but it's cool that they figured out the locking spell and that
Yeah.
they can lock down the castle. But
Yeah, and invade it. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. All right,
we'll see you guys in episode 6.
See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching.